Okay, so here's our experiment that we're about to do. What we have here is a mock-up of Pleasant Buchanan fighting as a private with the 34th Arkansas Company B, the Cane Hill Boys, at the Battle of Prairie Grove. He's wearing a commutation jacket. He's got his shirt on under there. He's wearing a New Orleans issued canteen. In this scenario, our imagination, it's the canteen he was first issued when he fought at Oak Hills in '61, carried it through service when he was captured at Pea Ridge, carried it to prison camp with him, and now is wearing it as a private at the Battle of Prairie Grove. All we know is that he was wounded by a ball through the canteen that hit him in the side. This is about the approximate location that a canteen would be worn by an infantry soldier, kind of high up above the hips and above the belt. And so this is our best approximation of the way he was wearing his canteen. Now under there we have a slab of beef ribs, which is going to approximate flesh. We have that taped right underneath the canteen. Going to shoot it with a .69 caliber buck and ball cartridge, the same thing that we know the 20th Wisconsin had their muskets loaded with and was firing at the Battle of Prairie Grove. The fighting between the 34th Arkansas and the 20th Wisconsin was very close range fighting. It was very brutal fighting. We know that because there were actually more killed than wounded on both sides. We are shooting it with an 1842 .69 caliber musket, which we also know that the 20th Wisconsin was carrying. I've carved a shooting stick to balance it. I'm going to shoot it from about 10 yards away, and we're going to see what happens. So there you go. We've got the man, we've got the meat, we got the canteen, which is about 3/4 full of water, uniform, shirt. Let's see what happens to this guy.
All right, I'm ready.
Turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Cross your fingers. Look at that. All right, here we go. Cross your fingers. Look at that.
Guess you got it.
Come up here. Turn your video on. Okay. That's a heck of a wound. So you can see here, he got hit with the .69 caliber ball and one of the buckshot too. You can see this mushroomed out. That water did what I thought it was going to do and kind of added to the hydrostatic shock. And look how it blew underneath. Okay, so there's the water that blew out. There's the, where the balls came through. Here's where the bullet hit, and I can feel meat, okay? You can see a little bit of the meat has come out. Here's where the buckshot hit there. So we've got wounds. Okay, now let me lay the musket down. You've got a good video going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what the wound looks like here. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That is what happens to flesh when hit by a .69 caliber bullet and buckshot. Now you look, you can see the burn there. Look at the hole where the buckshot, it looks like 2 buckshot might have hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, 1 here, 1 there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, actually 3. Look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and the slug. So he, at this range, was hit by all 3. Now you can see this meat is just pulverized. Look at the back. See the broken bone. See the meat punched through and just all of that pushed into there. Now, also here, pieces of shirt. Do you see that? This is what had to be pulled out of a wound. Every fiber like this of shirt had to be pulled out of the wound to prevent it from putrefying and rotting. So any bacteria or anything that was on that shirt would be carried through. There's a clean buckshot hole through the meat. So serious wound that Pleasant would have lived with and continued to fight with until the day he died. So even if this would have been a little bit farther away, that was still a very, very serious wound. I don't think the water slowed it down any at all. In fact, I think the water kind of added to the hydrostatic shock. But there you have it. Our best simulation of the wound received by Pleasant Buchanan while fighting with Company B, the 34th Arkansas at the Battle of Prairie Grove.